Welcome back everyone to today's video, and we're going to be looking at the weather for the next couple of weeks and the aspect of a possible heat wave on the way. Even though the weather is quite unsettled at the moment, there could be a chance of something warmer on the way and maybe lasting for a little bit longer, unlike the spell of warm weather we have just had that only lasted for around 3 or 4 days. So without further ado, we are going to get straight into this. Okay, so the current situation is we've got low pressure just to the north of Scotland, and it's bringing in a northwesterly wind, so it is a little bit cooler at the moment. So if you didn't know, first of all, the red and orange is the high pressure, what usually brings calmer conditions, and the low pressure is usually more unsettled conditions, which we are currently a little bit of affected by at the moment, as it is just to the north of Scotland, and it is making it quite a bit windy at the moment as well. So just keep around an eye out for some objects being blown over and stuff like that. It is quite windy at the moment. So as we run through into the end of this week and into the weekend, you can see we do actually get quite a long fetched northerly wind. It will be going quite cool, and it will feel a little bit cold on them winds from the north, and that carries on for a lot of the week. But then we do start to introduce a bit of high pressure to our southeast, and this is probably going to start to bring us with a bit more of a southeasterly wind, and it might start warming up a little bit as we go into next week. Now as we go through the mid part of next week, the high pressure seems to start strengthening to our south, and a lot of heat gathering to our southwest and south, and we do start dragging up a southwesterly wind there, so this might take us quite warm and quite hot in the south with that. If we have a look at the upper air temperatures, as you can see, loads of heat to our south just there, so that could bring us quite a lot of heat. As you can see, loads of heat around Spain, Portugal and them areas, so that could start to affect us in parts of later next week. As we continue on into the more later range, once again there's little areas of low pressure to the north troughs, bringing a bit cooler air in every so often, which has been the trend so far this summer. And then we do get quite a warm and hot southwesterly wind there that will be turning it a lot more summer-like if that does come off. And then up to the end of the GFS run, we do stay quite warm, so maybe there is some heat coming along from the GFS this morning. Okay, now let's have a look at the GEM, see if that's going for the same thing or they're a bit different. Okay, so start off the same with the GEM, and as we go through, once again them northerly winds from the north with a bit of an area low pressure quite deep to just to the northeast, probably bringing some more showers to eastern and northern areas. Probably a bit more settled in the south. Then northerly winds continue coming in. Then we do start pulling up that southerly wind by the time we get to the middle part of next week. Looks quite strong there from the west. As we continue after that, we do see the low pressure retreating up towards Greenland and up towards Svalbard in the Arctic Circle, and we start to bring milder weather in from the south, which should bring summer back, at least for a couple of days there. Okay, let's have a look at the ECMWF now, see if that's going for the heat as well. Okay, ECMWF, once again we start off with them cooler winds from the north. The high pressure retreats from Greenland, and we do start, this looks quite good. We bring in some southwesterly winds there. Looks quite nice. There's an area of low pressure out here, just the south of Greenland though, that looks quite strong. Hopefully that doesn't affect us, but it could do. It just seems to pass by, and we continue the winds in from the west, so that looks a bit more summer-like as well from the ECMWF. Okay, now let's have a look what the icons say. Okay, last model we are going to be looking at starts off Once again, northerly winds, a bit cooler. This gets to the heat quite quickly, as you can see. We get these southwesterly winds. That looks quite good. Quite long fetched as well from down here. So that looks quite good for heat. And all the way up to the end, this gets quite warm from the south now. Proper south southerly wind there. That's quite good for warmer weather if you want that. So let's have a look at the upper air temperatures. That point. Oh yeah, and look at that. Look at the heat building to the south, just there, coming up towards us. That looks quite nice. Unlike now, where we're nearly in the greens, what we should be in winter, really. But that looks quite nice. Some heat, so that looks a bit more promising. Okay, here are the upper air temperatures and the precipitation for the next couple of weeks. So at the moment, temperatures below average at the moment. Maybe rising this for London, see, and maybe rising up a little bit just here around the weekend. But once again, there's quite a lot of wet weather around as well at that time. If we go a little bit drier into next week, once again temperatures below average, and maybe a little trend of higher temperatures, and then we start to see these heat wave sort of temperatures up there, what could be happening, and a little bit of a drier trend as well. So that looks a little bit more promising. As you can see, let's have a look at the 2 meter temperatures. Okay, once again, the 2 meter temperatures do look like they're going to be on a rise as well. As you can see, they are quite below average for the time of the year, and we can see this rising trend as we go through, which looks quite promising. Only around 12 degrees it parts at night time at the moment, very, very low. We look like we are going to be on the rise as we continue through this month towards August. Okay, that is it for this video. Thanks everyone for watching. That is your 14-day forecast. Might have another video today, I'm not sure. Thanks for watching everyone, and we'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.